All right, Matt, second fight on this main card, UFC on ESPN 5 from Newark, New Jersey. We've got a couple of all-time nicknamers. In Scott Hot Sauce Holtzman taking on the maestro, Hyun Ma. And Hyun Ma, you might recognize him from his previous iteration, Hyun Kim, and a guy who had a fight of the night already in his career. And this, to me, is a potential fight of the night on this main card. I mean, why do you think that might be?
Because Hyun Ma doesn't know how to have a boring fight. He also has terrible striking defense, which plays a really big part into that. He's one of those guys, they always say, he's got a black belt in judo, but he never really uses it. He's just very happy to kind of go out there and brawl. And I mean, in some of his fights, it does turn out really well for him. He is 3-3 in the UFC. But he either kind of wins by knockout or loses by knockout. There's never really an in-between, and that really worries me fighting a guy like Scott Holtzman, who we've seen wrestling be Holtzman's kind of weakness in the past, but if you're just going to stand up and trade with him and you don't have very good striking defense, your nights cannot last very long.
And I mean, for Scott Holtzman, he's a guy in the UFC 5-3. For Ma, it's a 3-3 record. And you look at Holtzman, a guy who's only really lost to pretty good talent, guys like Drew Dober, Josh Emmett in his last fight, Nick Lentz, poor BJ Penn coming up. But in Ma's defense as well, and it really goes to what you had said too, you look at that significant striking differential, and you look at it for Holtzman, it's 4.36 to 3.41, which is a positive differential there. But when you look at Ma, it's 3.54, like 4, and against him, 4.56. So a bad differential there. He's also less accurate by 6% compared to Holtzman. The line kind of favors that as well, where you've got Holtzman as a 4-1 favorite. Do you agree with that? Are you going to take Holtzman in this one?
I do, and it is kind of weird that you have such a big favorite off two guys coming off of losses who aren't really in the top 15. But with Holtzman, again, his strengths play into Ma's weaknesses. Ma, he has a good chin, don't get me wrong. He just gets hit a lot, and no one can really withstand that punishment for too long. And with Holtzman, he's a massive 155er, and we see when he hits things, they usually fall down. So I'm picking Holtzman by finish, probably the first or second.
Going to be taking Holtzman in this one, too. Be sure to check out all of our fight picks here on Fight Night Picks. Matt, let's get into it.